everyone, welcome to my channel English with Homemaker. The one who is speaking to you in this video is Bharati. As you all know that I'm a housewife and a formulate as well, and I hope that everyone, those who are watching this video, are here to upskill your communication skills. Then definitely, no doubt, you are watching right. Before opening up the doors to main topic, let me give a short description about what I am going to impart in this video. That is, as we all know that English is playing a vital role in these days, which is a skill to be acquired by every person. And this is the language should be acquired by you to get a job in corporate sectors, and which has a diverse range of users in the society. So if you are the one who is watching my channel for the first time, I request you to hit the like button and share this video with your friends to support a formulate and a woman as well. In this video, I am going to share you a technique which is commonly used to up-level your communication skills. That is how to think in English. Yes, I know that it can sound unusual for you, but it is one of the effective and as well as one of the imperative techniques which is needed to be incorporated in your language learning journey, and it can also make you fluent very faster. So watch the video till the end without any skip, and through this channel I not only make you to uplift your communication skills, but I also help you to uplift your confidence levels also. So watch the video till the end to understand why is it important to start thinking in English and how it can help you. Without any delay, let us join the topic. So why is it important to think in English? So to make you understand, let me start with an example. That is, we all know that there are two types of communication, that is verbal communication and non-verbal communication. Verbal communication is commonly used by the educators, and non-verbal communication is mostly used by the uneducators and illiterates, so to express their thoughts in the form of gestures. So to be honest, by being afraid of speaking this language, most of the educators also these days are using this language. Sometimes when they are unaware of any particular word, they are using this language to express their thoughts. And to make you to understand more, let me give one more example. See, if you want to articulate your thoughts, what do? You will just translate the things that you have in your mind in your mother tongue, right? By applying all the grammatical rules, like what comes next to this word and what comes before to this word, and what is the particular preposition used for this specific vocabulary. So if you, by applying all these rules in the way of building this process, you completely ruin the structure of the sentence. You not only destroy the structure of the sentence, but also you will ruin the interaction with the people whom you are speaking with, and that marks a negative impression on you. So instead, if you want to speak to the people, just express yourself with the other people, so that will improve your confidence levels also, and put your thoughts across the other person as well. You know what, the more you play the grammar rules, the more it is difficult for you to gain the fluency. Of course, you might be making mistakes using this technique, but it will be very hard for you to achieve the fluency that you are looking for. And if you continue this process of thinking in your mother tongue, it's going to take your ages and make you to stay in that loop of translation. So always prefer to think in English, and don't stop contemplating in your mother tongue, so that if this process continues for some days, and you will get things very naturally, and this would be very familiar for you in the future days. So start thinking from today onwards and follow my tip. And the next thing is how it can help you if you start this technique. That is, in here what we have to notice, thinking is something which is very familiar to and which is known to us from our childhood onwards. The only thing you have to do is you have to skip that thinking from your native language to English. This is the only thing you have to do. And surround yourself with an environment in English. That is, if you have a partner to speak in English, then you start speaking with them in home or outside. Don't hesitate to speak. And if you don't have any partner, then have self-talk and speak to yourself. There were times where when I don't have a partner to speak, I was following the same technique, self-talk and speaking to myself. That helped me a lot. And if you continue this process for some days, and this process will make you to be very friendly and convenient. And keep efforts on this process and work on it regularly and constantly, so that the thoughts will come to you very natural. The time when I was not fluent, when I was achieving this fluency, I did what I am telling you in this video. See, if you are watching the video, don't watch the videos like music channels or something else like movies. Only select the videos, select the channels which is always related to content in English. If you want to watch any movie, prefer to watch English channels, English movies which have subtitles, which is very helpful for you. And if you want to watch any news channels, then prefer to watch Republic channel and some of the English content related channels, and watch cartoon channels, as I said, which has subtitles. And so that in this way of thinking in English, you can improve your way of thinking in English all the time. And the next thing is, if you are a let me think that if you are a homemaker, then think yourself in English, that if you are in any culinary art, if you are in any cooking process, then describe the cooking process in complete in English, like thinking in English how this could be made and what are the equipments used for that cooking process, in your own way of thinking and in your own way of style. And the next thing, if you are traveling anywhere, so describe the thing that you are, describe that picture where you are going around, and describe the people where you are. That is, you have to describe to yourself. I'm not telling to describe to anyone. You have to think in English. Then these are the process that this is the process that you have to follow all the time. See, just right now I'm sitting here in the field, right? So I'm very this is a field where I always love to come, and agriculture is something which is very close to my heart. Now I am going to describe something about this picture and this scenario. Listen, actually nature is something very close to our heart, which is a God's gift to us, and which has animals, plants, flowers, trees and everything. So in front of me some birds are flying to the sky. So when it is soaring, it's so incredible and so beautiful. So I love nature because it gives us medicines, it gives us food. So in this way you can make sentences and you can learn vocabulary as well. So always start contemplating in English, and if you stop thinking in your mother tongue, in the future days you will always, if this process continues for 2-3 months continuously, you will indulge and you will be engrossed in this activity, right? So I hope everyone will follow my tip from today onwards, and this is the only tip that I have, and there are many tips, techniques that should be involved to improve your communication skills. In the next videos I will take that get that tips to in front of you. And thank you. Today I am signing off. Jai Jawan, Jai Kisan, and please do subscribe my channel to support a woman and to support a farmer as well.